Hello, fellow teachers. I would like to talk about lesson 21 today, where the rubber meets the road. This lesson talks about time-saving tips. There are several of them that I do really well, and maybe one or two that I need to work on. So I'm going to talk first about those things that I do well and give you some examples and show you what I do. So the first one is don't grade everything. And so I've gotten really good at only grading those things that I need to see how students are doing for assessment. So I'm going to show you what I use and how I use it. I use an online lesson planner, and the great feature about this is I can color code it. So I create this document that can be also turned into a PDF. And this is my assignment sheet, my lesson plans. It gets relayed to parents as the to-do for the week. Actually, we have a color coding system. So red is those assignments that have to be scanned and turned in. I will be correcting those. Green are assignments that parents have to check. Blue, which, let's go to the next page. We'll see a blue one. Blue is those assignments that are embedded in our LMS, Learning Management System, Canvas. So it's a quiz they take right online. They don't have to upload anything. They just do it right on Canvas. Black are FYIs, or things we do in class. It pretty much gives at a glance, go back here, everything that I'm grading, everything parents are checking, and everything we're doing in class. Well, not everything in class, but so it's a great visual to have the students know exactly what they're doing throughout the week, and for parents to know what they will be checking. Now, this is a little bit different since it's an online school and it is a partnership with homeschool parents who are deeply invested. So it works really well for us. The other great part of this is I can push, if I don't do a lesson a day or something happens, I can push it forward easily, and it just moves everything forward in my plan book. I could delete things, and the biggest thing is I can copy my whole year onto the next year. That plays into the number 9, keep track of your lesson plans from year to year. This resource makes it really easy to do that. Here is one of the quizzes that I have for one of my subjects, phonics. That is pretty much, most of these quizzes are self-graded. So I have to set up the quiz, that takes time, but then it's pretty much done. The rest is done for me. But this saves a ton of time, especially considering I have usually around 35 students. So that would be a lot of grading to do if I had to do that by hand. But probably the biggest thing that really keeps me on track, saves me time, keeps me organized, is my yearly planning. And I start out with a master spreadsheet that lists the weeks, the dates of the weeks, and all the assignments in each of my subjects. And it's very simple, just basically states, what lesson or exactly what we're doing for that week. And then as I go through and get my slides done for that week or updated, I color code it. So if it's this color, I know that all those slides are ready. And then if the whole week is ready, then I color code that. And so I've just started doing this for my next school year. And so I'll just tackle it that way. That keeps me really focused. Sometimes I actually focus on a subject, like here. I've got the whole year of spelling, all my slides updated, and same thing with science, and working on arithmetic. So it keeps me real focused, saves a lot of time, and keeps me with a consistent schedule that I can see that big picture and tweak as I go. Another thing I want to talk about is number 8, ditch the rubrics. I agree to some extent. I do not use a whole lot of rubrics sometimes it's just a checklist like they mentioned here of did you get all these things done. But sometimes I do need a rubric, and one of the examples I use rubrics for is my handwriting. And so that students know exactly what is expected of them. And so here is my rubric for my handwriting. And this makes it much easier to grade and a lot more efficient. That there's really takes the guesswork out of it. So I can, dock, well, they might have their alignment okay in some parts and not okay. So I can dock individual points for each section. So that actually saves me a whole lot of time. Now, here's the embarrassing part. What do I really need to work on? And here is one of them, typing faster than that. So this is one of my goals that I will implement in the next month or two. The last thing I want to talk to you about is number 3. Take advantage of a few minutes here and a few minutes there. I definitely can do better at this item. I probably spend too much time on social media, so that's one thing that I could probably schedule my social media time and really carve out 5 or 10 minutes here and there in my day to work on specific tasks. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I hope that you can get better at managing your time.